Okay, good day, everyone. So glad to see you all, to have all of you on meet on the call. So just in case if you're joining in, I'll be kicking off. So this video is recorded, and just to let you know, it's available online, and you can always go back there to watch the presentation. So the main purpose for this video is just to give you an overview about our recent application, um, which is T-POS, yeah, which is T-POS. So guys, just to let you know, taking you through the platform just for educational purpose. And for anyone who probably might be encountering TPOS for the first time, our main goal for TPOS is to try and see how we can assist small and medium-sized enterprises to be able to keep track of their daily sales, their inventory, their purchases, their expenses, and also registering their income as a way of also assisting them to be more accountable and for them to be able to make informed decisions based on statistics, based on data. So we have actually identified that in Cameroon, or mostly in the developing world, especially in the third world country, where the majority of the businesses that they do, they have completely been relying so much on paper recording and also, so sorry about that, but just to say that is one of the main purpose why we set up T-POS. Now, just to let you, T-POS is a product of Technovis technology, and in Technovis technology, we have been providing POS softwares for different businesses. This is one big innovation that we're bringing in to see how we can support businesses that can't afford to buy let's say expensive equipment. So we made it available for use on either, um, it, either you have you can use your mobile phone devices, or you could actually purchase uh, a system like this, which you can use for your daily sales. So you can install this and it can actually print out receipt for your business. So once you make a sale, you can get it out printed. So we can provide this for you. It's very affordable, but if you can't afford this because maybe your business is still very, very small, yeah, you can use your mobile phone. And just to let you know, we can also you can use your mobile phone alongside with a printer, a Bluetooth printer, which can help go a long way. So just to give you that update about some of the things that are required for you to use T-POS. You can use it without a printer. You can send out PDF receipts to people. You can share it on WhatsApp or whichever medium that you want. So TPOS basically, our website is TPOS dot technovis.cm. So as you can see, we are a Cameroon-based company, and we have put in place all the various material, all the various expertise to see how we can put TPOS out there for you. So that said, I'll quickly go on to T-POS and just to let you know some of the features that you find in T-POS. So basically, some of the basic features that you find there is sales. So this is more of like a feature that allows you to be able to record your daily sales. Yeah, and it gives you an overview of whatsoever you've made for that day. You can see even sales returns. Like for example, someone buys something and return it back, you'll be able to get that directly on the within the sales model. Then we have here parties, which is more like customers. So you can see all your customers that you are selling. too. You can see them directly on the platform. You can register them and you can get information from you can get their information for marketing purposes. So we are trying to see how we can streamline that process for businesses. Then we have here the purchase model, which actually helps you to restock your business. So when you buy new stocks, you need to put them into your business. So that is the reason why we have the purchase model. Then we have here products. So for each product that you buy, you have to register that product onto the platform. Then we have your due list. These are for products that are almost expiring. So you might want to see them on this list. And we have income. So if you're actually making any investment into your company, you can let's say for example you're adding more capital into your business, you could register that as an income that's coming. Or if you have some other services that you've rendered and bring is generating money, you want to register that. Also we've got here expenses. So so here under expenses you want to record all the expenses that you make for your business, so you register all the expenses here. And then here you can track your stocks. You can know whether which stock is almost getting finished and all this kind of stuff. So you could find out from there. Then we have the profit and loss. The profit and loss gives you like an overview about the performance of your business, just giving you that idea about the product that you are selling that you're making loss from, and the products that you're actually selling that you're making much gain from. And from there, you'll be able to see how you'll be able to track those changes, and it can help you make better decisions. Then we have the reports. So there's several type of reports that you can get from the system. While languages, for languages, there are there are more than like TPOS supports more than 47 languages. So you can either use TPOS whether you're in French or English. So whichever way, um, you can use that. Also, it supports different currencies. So you could use it if you support maybe Naira, or if you support France, CFA, or which so many currencies you can find already on T-POS. So it's actually subscription based. So we made it available for use on subscription basis. That means you pay a monthly fee for using the platform. Then you have access to the POS sales and inventory sales. So just to give you, this is actually giving you a feel of what T-POS is all about. So then you can scroll down here where you have the pricing. So here you have the pricing. Just to let you know, the same thing as I'm showing you is also available on the mobile application. So you can actually go through that, and the steps are the same. So you can see here we have a 14 days free trial. That means you can start using T-POS without paying anything for 14 days. And after 14 days, you will have to switch and start paying 5,000 every 30 days. So just to give you that heads up. Then we've got also a premium plan which you could pay 3 months in advance, and you pay just 10,000 francs CFA. So just to give you, if you prefer maybe to go into something more like maybe paying for a year, then just heads up to contact us, and then we're going to give you a much better offer. So that said, we already have some people who are already making use of T-POS already. Like we can see here, Mama B's Fashion is already making use of T-POS. Since we started using T-POS, managing Mama B Fashion has become so much easier. You can track sales, check which styles are moving fast and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, Mama B is already using that. Then we have here Lavi Joy already from a foreign country is already using it. And she says that T-POS has completely transformed how I run my boutique. I can now track my inventory in real time, monitor daily sales, and even when I'm not in the store. So you can see. Then we have here Miss Amina running a pharmacy. and it really helps her to track her stocks. Then we have a few blocks which you can actually go through. So the first way to start for T-POS is just to click on the login button. So you click on the login button and then you should be able to log in. If you already have an account, then that's fine. But if not, then you want to create an account. So I'll just try and see if I can show you how the create account looks like. So for you to create an account, you can choose any of our plans here to start with. So maybe for most of you, you'll be starting with the free trial just to see how T-Post works. And then you can put in your email address. For example, you can put in your email address and then you put a password and then click on sign up, and then you'll be able to get an email. So I'll just quickly go through this so you can see. So that's it. So, and I'm signing up here. So an email, an OTP has been sent already. So I would quickly go through and get that OTP from my email. Um, so please just be patient a little bit. So my email opens up, then lots and lots of email coming in now. Sorry, guys. Just want to give you that swift onboarding um, just in case you are doing it on your own. So um, you'll receive an email that will come into your inbox. I'm trying to pull my email. So it's coming up. Okay, yeah. So the email came in. So you can see it's loading up. So the code is 792460. 792460. 792460. So that is the email. So that said, it was verified and I can put my business name. Um, I'll just use, for example, then I pick up a category, snack bar, and I'm starting my business. My opening balance, for example, is 200,000, for example, and my registered phone number is 765. Yeah, so I'll put that, and then my company address, maybe I'll just put Moliko Boya. So that's it. I am set to go. So I click on continue and then I wait for a little bit. Then my account is created and I am inside. Wow. So you can see here on the left side, my free trial will end right on the 3rd of June. So I have a 14 days considering the date of today that I'm making the video. And within the application, this is a fresh new app that you're going to see. So that said, you'll need to go through the process of actually setting up your account and putting in the necessary details, which goes a long way in, let's say, for example, you probably need to set um, your product, or you might want to first of all start here by setting your currency. So in this case, it's already France CFA, so by default. But if you are in a different country, you just come up to currency and then you click on currencies. It's always good to start there and then you select the currency that you want, for example, and then you make it the default. Once you do that, then the that currency will apply on the platform for you. That said, if you are, let's say, for example, you speak with French, you can switch to French directly from here, and everything is going to be in French for you. So just to give you that heads up, so you can always make that switch. You can see everything here has just changed to French. So I'll go back because I'm more English. Uh, yeah. So that said, everything comes back in English and I can do my general settings, for example. I'm assuming I've selected France CFA as my currency, then I can come here to my general settings, upload my invoice logo. I can upload it from here, and then if I missed out on anything, I could just easily put that. Then, if my country supports VAT, or if I am entitled to start submitting for VAT, I want to put the type of VAT and then the VAT number, so it comes up on the invoice. Also here, product profit option. So you want to like, if your profit based on purchase price, or your profit is based on selling price. So you want to set that up. So that's it. I'll leave it like that. And then you might possibly want to run your business alongside with someone, or probably like cashier. You want to add the cashier by clicking on this, and then you can input the user title or their name, and then their email address, then their password, and then you can select what they can do on the platform. So this is where you give them rights to do some specific things on the platform. But you have the super admin role to make changes or remove whosoever you want to remove on the platform. So that's it. One other thing that probably you might want to set, if you support tax, you want to register the tax here directly, so you can enter the tax, register it just by clicking on this. You put the name of the tax, the percentage, and then you click on save. That's all you got to do. And here you can combine several taxes together and then form one, and you use that to assign when you are selling. That's it. Um, so let's assume maybe if 14 days has expired, all you just need to do is to hop over to subscription. So you click on subscription, you see the various packages, and then if you selected a different currency, it will change automatically to that currency using online rate. So that's it. Then you can click on buy now, and then it's going to open up a payment gateway for you to proceed and make your payments. So just say there are two payment gateways. You can see here we have Flutterwave payment, and also you can do manual. So we have there our account, and we could always add more accounts as necessary. So for automatic, you can do directly by using Flutterwave, and then you can click on pay, and that total amount will be deducted from your account. So that's it. I'll help over back into the application, and then I will come over to expenses. So you want to first of all record your different expenses type. Like, what way does money leave your company? For example, one of the ways could be for transportation, it could be for paying your rent, it could be for, uh, let's say, your phone, for paying for phone, or maybe for food or whatsoever that you ensure in your business, money keeps going. It could also be your T-POS subscription that you're paying. So you want to record all of those different ways through which money goes out of your business. And then you can come back here and then start recording now the various expenses. So you can click on here, and then you can add the expense and say what it was for. And just like that. So it gives you that insight about how money leaves your business. Every time money leaves, you have to record it. Also, when anytime money comes from another source, you have to record it, and you have to put it the category of the income. So that said, you also have this feature for your suppliers. So you can see all your suppliers, and you can add a new supplier on the system. So just to give you that heads up. So then you have here for your customers, you can register all your customers, and you can always come back to see your customers, and you can use them whenever you're about to make a sale. So that said, you can also see your stocks. You can identify the stocks that are getting low, and you can also identify the stocks that are going to expire. So then here we have a feature here that you can add new product into the system, and you can see expired products. You can print labels. You can do bulk upload of products, and you can define product categories, then the brand and the unit. So just to give you that heads up. Same also with purchase and for sales. So for sales, you have here the POS, then the inventory sales, and then sales list and return. So I'm going to take you out of this because we don't have that much time to like start filling up everything on this platform. So I'm going to show you one that already have some data which we can actually build from. So I'm logging in here as on our demo account so you can see how the system actually works. So that said, I'm in our demo account that we use for mostly sales purposes like this one. And just to give you a heads up, you can see here we've made sales already of about 67,000 and total purchase of about 74,000 and the income so far and expenses that we've incurred. And you can scroll down here to see recent sales and recent purchases. Now, coming over to sales, just as I was saying, if you want to make a sale, depending on the type of business that you're running, you could use T-POS for. Yeah, so just to say what you have to do from the first is to select, if you already have a customer that you've registered in the system, you want to select them, or you can, if it's just a random customer, you want to select guest, and then you can now scroll down here, either by switching to the category and find a category, or you could actually decide to like switch to the brand and then select the product by brand. For example, if I click on Guinness, you can see here only Guinness shows up here, and then you can just click on Guinness and Guinness will be added um, to the shopping cart. Then I can go again, select another brand, Brasseries, for example. So I select Brasseries and then it pulls up all the drinks for Brasseries and I can choose to export. And here I can decide and say, oh, the price for Brasseries, I want to sell it today at 800 francs. So I can change it and say it's 800. Then I can increase the quantity and it's going to add up automatically on this end. Therefore, then we have a full list here, and I can choose to say, oh, there is a VAT that needs to be applied on it. So that VAT is applied, and then I might want to give a discount. Oh, and I give a discount of, let's say, 300 francs. And if this person wants delivery, I could say my delivery charge is 500. All of that sum up and adds to the total. And we can see here the total is about 3,629. So this user probably might pay me, give me a 5,000 francs note, and he put it exact amount. Then the system tells me how much change I need to give back. And if this person maybe didn't pay enough, let's say, for example, he gave me the 2,000, you'll see here that the due amount, he still has about 1,600 to pay me back. So that said, I could choose now the payment method that he's paying, and I could say he pay cash, then I leave a note, thank you, and then I save that. For this case, I'll just put the total that he paid everything, and then I click on save. So when I click on save, a receipt is generated automatically. This is something new that lots of people are not familiar with, but with T-POS, you can get it really, really easy. So you can see here the receipt shows up here, and all you just need to do is just to either print it or you can get a PDF and then share it with your customer. So he can see here clearly, oh, these are my expenses. Oh, he even gave me a discount. Oh, so you can see everything comes up here so nice. And that is the process. Now, you as a boss, you can sit at home and be tracking how your business is performing easily. Start easy. We've chose to make TPOS so easy, like easy for anyone to use with little knowledge about software systems. So we also have POS systems that you can use for more sophisticated kind of businesses. The TPOS was done with the mindset of making it very, very easy for anyone to do it with very, very few actions for anyone who probably would like to use T-POS. Once that payment is done, if for any reason, for example, you could return the sales back. Say, for example, it was returned, you can just come back here, return, or you want to edit something about that, you can click on edit, or you want to view better invoice, you can do it. Same, you can delete it if maybe you made a mistake. So, um, then you'll be able to see your list of sales return all the way from here. Now, when you come over to purchases, you can add purchases. That's in the case where you have bought more items to add into your business. So you can come over here, select the item that you have just made purchase, put the quantity that you're adding into your stock, and then how much you paid for that, all of that, then you click on save. So it's that easy. I forgot to mention one thing here about sales here. Sorry, about um the inventory sales here. So with the inventory sales, you can see from here, you can go a long way in adding inventory, sorry, in selling from your inventory. So just to give you that heads up, it's a feature that we newly added. Then when you come here, you have your purchases, as I mentioned, and you can add your product on the system. For example, clicking on adding the product. So it's as simple as this. All you need to do is to put the product, put the category, select the brand, and just like that. And by the end, you add the food in the image, or you can leave it. So it's really, really straightforward. I'll be doing more videos, short videos about how you can add product onto the platform, about a few more things that possibly you might want to do. So I will give you more heads up on that, just so that you get to understand. That said, that is what um I would like to take you through on the platform. It's quite easy. On the mobile application, it's quite straightforward. So you just download T-POS from either Apple or Google Play Store, and then you can go on and on. So just to give you a small overview of the profit and loss. So from here, you can see here that I haven't made any loss yet so far. And this is today's sales. So I'll just make it for the current month. So we can see here how the sales that have been done, and the profit or loss that was made within the process. So I think the lowest profit that I made so far from all the sales is about 150 francs, which I made here. Then you can see here a list, and you can see those who pay full or never paid anything, and those who pay fully. So these are some of the things that you can get. Then you come over here, you can see your sales report all showing up here. And so you can see your sales report for the last 30 days, for example, all of it showing up here, and you can download it. You can download it into an Excel sheet or just print it directly. And that gives you an overview of a performance of your business. Then we got here a very vital one, which is your tax report. So for some people, as you're making your sales, you might want to come across, or like for example, see your tax report, know what you have to pay for taxes and all this kind of stuff. So like here you can see my VAT and everything. I get it all from here, and purchases, all everything pulls up for you to make decision with. And the same with profit and loss details. So you can also pull that up directly from here. It's quite straightforward. Yeah, so that said, these are a good number of reports that you could get. These are reports of all your transactions so far for the day. And I'll put that for the past 30 days. And you can see them all will pull up here. Okay, so that said, that is how the system works. In your subscription report, also you can see that along with the others. So, guys, I just want to don't want to take this video too long, but just to give you that heads up, please do feel free to contact us if maybe you're starting a small business. We will help you through the process of actually getting categorizing all your products done. We won't leave you alone. We're going to work alongside with you to make sure that we get your product recorded on the platform, and you can go on with your business. You don't have to stop your business. We can even send someone to help you update everything in the system, train you about how to use the platform, and even let's say um, work with you for some few days just to make sure that like providing support for you so that you can easily kick off with the system. And we would love to hear your testimonies just as we are getting from others who are already making use of the platform. So, guys, thank you again for actually showing up, for being here. I'm going to stop the video at this moment. Start start by stop sharing my screen, and then I'll be stopping the online video.